Hi, it's Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead, where today I ended up going into my local dentist office to get my crown. So I decided to go ahead and run into Meijer to get some food. Now I am shopping for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is about, well, next week's not Thanksgiving, so 2 weeks away and it's Thanksgiving. So I did pick up some of the items for my Thanksgiving meal, which like I said, I couldn't beat because it was on sale. So let me go ahead and turn around the camera and show you my shopping haul up close. Okay, I needed to get some more of this mop cleaner, and I love the Mr. Clean antibacterial. Like I said, they brought it back. I discovered it maybe about a month ago, and I was like, hey, I'm getting that. That's the one I really like. Went ahead and got some milks. Now, when I got to Meijer, they only had, I had to ask someone, I got their last skim milk left in the store. She said there wouldn't be a shipment coming until Friday. I was kind of shocked, but that was the last one they had in the store. They did have the half gallons, so I went ahead and got that. And again, it's cheaper. It's $1.79 a half gallon. And again, you know, my Kroger milk is what, $3.89? Might be $3.79 a gallon. So this still is cheaper than me buying it at my local Kroger store. Went ahead and picked up some carrots, and you know, some will be eaten now. If they last till around Thanksgiving, I'll use them. If not, I'll have to purchase more. But I did purchase the cream cheese. It was $2.49 for a block. And there was no limit. I needed 4. I am making a New York style cheesecake for Thanksgiving. That's what my family loves, so that's what I'm making. Went ahead and picked up some chicken. Now this again is the Katie's Best. This is the organic. Now I'll buy the organic or the regular. It said here, regular $12.49. You pay $5. You better believe it. I bought 2. The other one, I think I ended up paying $5.20. You cannot beat that. There it is, $5.20. So that was a steal. Went ahead and picked up some hamburger. It was on sale for $5.49, which is still a decent price. I mean, it's higher than what we're used to, you know, a year or so ago, but I've seen ground beef there in my store at Meijer, $8.39 a pound. So I went ahead and just picked up the one so I could go ahead and freeze this, and this is 3 pounds. Went ahead and got some more cheese. I picked up these vanilla wafers for my husband. I sometimes make like homemade banana pudding for him, but I use those wafers. He doesn't sometimes like some of the wafers I make, etc. So he's more used to this. That's the one I give him. Went ahead and got napkins. I didn't have any. And with it, you know, going into Thanksgiving, I needed some napkins. I figured that at least do me for Thanksgiving. And, you know, if I end up running out or getting closer, then of course I'll get some more for Christmas. Went ahead and picked up some more of this pear. Again, you know, if I can't get the fresh pear, and the fresh pear in the store being so expensive, I can get this like baby food, and all it is pear pureed up. You can't beat that. Went ahead and got some sour cream. This is for the New York style cheesecake, and the other one I might be doing like a dip, like an onion dip for Thanksgiving. Sometimes I do that like as an appetizer. Went ahead and picked up, again, this is Katie's organic chicken. They had one left in the store, and looks like someone had to write the date on there. It's about a 4-pound chicken. I thought my husband and I can have this in the next day or so. And it's $7.50. Hey, you can't beat that because, yeah, the regular price would have been, you know, higher than that. It'd probably been $12. Went ahead and picked up the Cornish hens. They were on sale for $10, regular $13. Sometimes for Christmas, we have Cornish hens instead of having, say, roast beef or something like that. I mean, we've had like a standing rib roast, but that was a couple of years ago. I don't know how much it is now. Might be a little bit too far out of my range right now, but I thought that was a really good deal, so I went ahead and picked that up. Then I got some Vandy Camp's beer battered fillets for my husband. They weren't on sale, but we were just out. So a lot of this is I'm replacing what I was out of. I got more powdered sugar with Thanksgiving coming up. I am going to be doing some cookies too, so I might need, you know, the icing sugar. Went ahead and got a bag of peas. The corn was on sale. Same with the peas. It was $1.99. And we'll probably be having that corn for Thanksgiving. I only got one bag left of my homegrown corn, which I'm going to be using. And, whatever I, have to put together will be some of Meijer corn. Went ahead and got the stuffing. It was $1.99. I always pick up this one for them. I don't eat the stuffing, the lower sodium one, because, a lot of this packaged stuff is high in sodium. So these were $1.99 a piece. Can't beat that price. And I figured I better get it now. Next week, it'll probably be even less, there on the shelf. Went ahead and picked up a bag of potatoes. That was $1.49. That was the sale price in my store. I got the last bag. I was there around, by the time I got to Meijer, I would say it was probably about 12:40. So a lot of people had already come, in the morning. But they're buying early. I saw a lot of people with their carts full of turkeys. Now, my family doesn't like turkeys, so, I'm just buying chickens. Needed some more dishwasher detergent powder. So I bought that, a bunch of bananas, another all-purpose flour, because, hey, making the cookies, I'm going to need some more extra. And again, I honestly don't want to go to the store. We just had, 2 days ago, we had 5 inches of snow here, which was shocking. So I do want to have enough on my shelf where I won't have to run, to the store. I can stay home for a whole week and maybe I only need milk, etc. Mostly the dairy. Went ahead and got this for my husband, or actually for everybody that's going to be eating the New York style cheesecake. I give them these crackers. They don't have any high fructose corn syrup in them, and they're a little cheaper than, say, the ones that I eat. So these were some of my groceries here, and then I bought something over here I'll have to show you on the floor. Now I got the really, really big container to put like comforters and sheets in. In my spare bedroom, I had some extra that I didn't have in containers, and I wanted to organize that and get it into containers and put it away. And then the smaller container in there, I wanted to organize some of the toys that I had for my grandchildren that I can put in there and store it in the other room in a nice container rather. I was just using a laundry basket. I use whatever I got, but I've got quite a few toys for them. So I wanted to try to organize it, make it look a little bit better. So the total of my Meijer shopping haul is $118.03. Well, I ended up saving $40. Yeah, shockingly. I used the Meijer credit card, and since I needed that crown in my mouth, I charged that onto my credit card, which gave me every time you spend like $750, you get like a $10, coupon back, but you can only use it in the Meijer store. So I had $40 worth. Then I also had some M-Perks, where again, for everything you buy in the store, you get like 2 points, I think, per dollar that you spend, and it's on your app or your website, and you have to clip the rewards. And I saved an extra $6. So I saved $46 off my bill, which was great. Okay, here's my Dollar Tree shopping haul. I was actually shopping, most of this is for Christmas. And some of it is just, some people in the family asked me to pick some things up for them. So I went ahead and got the sparkling cider. I end up buying this every year for Christmas. I put it in people's stockings. So that one's apple. This one's pear cider. And this one I had not seen before is apple mango. And I thought of my mother-in-law because she likes mangoes, and I thought that would be good. I got another pill, like organizer. I saw these cute cups with a lid for my granddaughters. This is something to keep at my house. I got a spray bottle. My daughter asked me to pick up these Band-Aids. These are Monster Truck Band-Aids. And then I got these actually for my granddaughters. I guess it's the Squishmallows, if I'm saying that right. I got this for my house for my grandkids to, do here. A paint, book with Bluey. I got Dr. Seuss. I needed a couple of holiday tins. I do have some, but again, I make homemade goodies at Christmas. That's always the best gift. Went ahead and got another one of these pencil holders. My daughter asked me to pick this up, Blemish Control oil-free, smoother moisturizer. She recommends this. She thinks it's a really good product. This was $1.25. You cannot beat that. Anywhere else, if you went to like Ulta or something, probably be outrageous. Went ahead and picked up some vapor rub there. It's actually going to be used in with an air freshener, and it helps keep the mice. We have a lot of mice out here, more in the rural areas, and we mix the vapor rub with an air freshener thing with beads, and it keeps away the mice in our vehicles. Went ahead and picked this up actually for my mother-in-law for Christmas. I got some of these really pretty glasses. They just put them out with the snowflakes, so I just picked up 2. And then I picked up this, again, mostly for Christmas, like for a gift, to put something in there. So here is part of my shopping haul from the Dollar Tree. Let me get out the rest. Okay, here's the rest of my Dollar Tree shopping haul. I really like getting these coloring books. Like I said, they're giant. I got a total of 3 of them. My granddaughters just really like coloring in them. And so again, they're only here around Christmas time, the giant ones. I went ahead and got some more gift bags there. And you cannot beat the price on the gift bags. They now are, I do believe, $1.50. But still, this gift bag at like Meijer or something would be easily $5. So it's still an excellent deal. Went ahead and picked up some plates. For the Christmas, season, I could use them, and I can't beat that. It's a really good price. Went ahead and got these plates. These are actually microwavable, it said, and dishwasher safe. And I got them $1.25 a piece. So I thought the granddaughters and then my grandson, and I thought the other one I could give to my grandson so he can have it at his house. I got a couple more of these containers to put Christmas goodies in, like homemade Buckeyes. And I got another one of these dogs. One of my daughter's dogs ruined the one, took it for its toy, and it actually was something to go in like a pet carrier for my granddaughters to play with or grandchildren. So I went ahead and replaced that. Then I got a roll of wrapping paper, which is, looks like princesses or, a whole bunch of girls, and went ahead and got that. And then I've got these 2 baskets. Like I said, I cannot beat the price. Anywhere else, that would be very expensive. The most I paid for all this stuff is $1.50. The least was $1.25. So all in all, here is the rest of what I got. My total was $64.23. You're probably thinking, oh my goodness gracious. Yes, I've never spent that much at a Dollar Tree, but they did have some really good deals. All right, here's my Kroger shopping haul. I went ahead and got the Marie Callender's pies. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. They were $4.99. That was a coupon in your app or your website that you needed to clip, and it was limit 5. I actually got this one for my mother-in-law, my son, and then my mother. My daughter did not want one. So I thought it would be like a special extra treat. They could save it, and have it whenever they want. Went ahead and got a gallon of 2%. I would have got the half a gallon, but I had 65 cents off of a gallon. And for some odd reason, my 2% milk was cheaper than the skim milk at my Kroger, because this was like 2 something. So getting 65 cents off, I got this a little bit less than a half gallon. So I figured I'd just go ahead and get the gallon. Went ahead and got 2 lettuces. I got a leafy lettuce, and then I got a red lettuce. The red lettuces weren't as big as the leafy. That's why I decided to get 1 leafy. Then I went ahead and got some palm olives. They were on sale for $1.79. Coupon in your app or website you needed to clip, limit 5. And I don't know about you, sometimes I just like to have a little bit of soap that's antibacterial on hand, just because, I have an antibacterial spray, but there's a lot of other chemicals in there, and sometimes it's nice just to have a soap, to do something with, whether it's in your kitchen, just somewhere around your home that's antibacterial. So that's why I picked it up. I actually picked up 1 for me and 1 for my mother. Went ahead and got a dozen eggs. I got a loaf of bread. I picked this up for Thanksgiving. some jellied cranberry sauce, Simple Truth. And I am doing that video on the hunt for the best cranberry sauce. So you might want to go ahead and look for that. That should be coming out. Probably when this gets aired, it will probably be within a day or so. It will be coming out. Went ahead and got another Mids pizza sauce. I got one of these. It's Esther Price Candies clearance. I thought of my mother-in-law. She loves, like I said, to eat her chocolate, but I thought maybe I would do it with that fruit basket that I'm giving her for Christmas. I could slip it in there. Went ahead and picked up these Mason-Dixie biscuits. I found this in the clearance area. Thought of my son, because I thought, hey, $1.68. I don't know what the regular price was. It doesn't say, but I thought it would be worth a try there. Then I also picked this up, chocolate lava cakes. And these were clearance as well, $2.35. Then I found something I didn't think I would find. You know, when we've already had snow and it's pretty cold and we're in the fall, they had sunglasses. Now, I actually broke a pair of sunglasses. Oh, it was probably in August. I'm thinking, I'm probably going to have to wait until next year, but it would be nice to have a pair. And it doesn't have to be something real fancy, but these have the 100% UV protection. So I went ahead and got these, and I couldn't beat the price of 84 cents. They said it was regular $2.39. Well, I don't think I've ever found a pair of sunglasses in at Kroger that was $2.39. Because if so, I would have already bought it when I broke my other ones. And this one too was 84 cents. They actually had a shopping cart full of them. Probably about half full of just these sunglasses. Mostly, I assume they're for ladies. I don't know if there was any men's in there. Went ahead and got the butter. It was on sale this week for $2.99. Coupon in your app or website you needed to clip, limit 5. Now, most of the Land O'Lakes butter at my Kroger was only good to December. You really got to check the dates. I'm just going to throw these into the freezer. I'm actually going to put them in a Ziploc freezer bag, Ziploc or Costco freezer bag, and I'm going to go ahead and freeze them, because you can keep the butter in the freezer, for several months. I mean, sometimes I've kept mine up to a year in there. So definitely check the dates. These were all good to January 5th. So I figured, hey, that's pretty good. But, the other ones that were, all out there for everybody to grab was December 20th. And if you're not watching the date and someone's thinking they're going to make it for Christmas, their butter might have been expired. So definitely check those dates. Went ahead and got just 2 cans of yams. Sometimes I like to just have some canned yams on hand. I do keep some fresh as well. But again, sometimes I use up the fresh and then I'm like, oh, at least I can have, make something with that. And then I bought a box of crackers actually just for the holidays, Thanksgiving or Christmas. It was on sale for $1.99. And it was a coupon in your app or website you needed to clip, limit 5. So all in all, this is what I got from Kroger. My total was $57.41. Well, let me go ahead and show you my Meijer shopping haul right here. Went ahead and got a LaCroix water for my husband. It was on sale. Went ahead and got another flour. I got some pie pans. I got some fish oil. It was buy one, get the other one for free. And I don't know about you, just pills in general are expensive. This is $17.49. So of course, I'm going to buy when it's a buy one, get one free. Went ahead and picked this up actually for my granddaughter. That is for her Christmas. She's asked for some kind of lip gloss or balm, so I decided to pick that one up for her. Went ahead and picked up some cream of chicken soup for my husband. He's going to be home next week during the Thanksgiving week for vacation, so I thought, I could do a couple of meals, extra for him. Got another peanut butter. I got him some pepperoni that is uncured, so there's no nitrates in it. Went ahead and got the shrimp for Thanksgiving Day as an appetizer. I've got a couple people in the family that like that, so I went ahead and got it. It was on sale for $5.99. That was just the sale price. Needed to go ahead and pick up another Baker's unsweetened chocolate, some yeast, fast rise yeast. I got my milks. They ended up having no more gallon milks. They were sold out again. This is 2 weeks in a row. They do get a restock. I think she said usually on Friday, but this is all she had left. So I went ahead and bought the half gallons, and I still can't beat the price. It's $1.79 a half gallon. My Kroger is $2.59 a half gallon. So, I mean, there is a big difference in price. I'm still getting it cheaper than Kroger. Went ahead and bought the Horizon Organic. It's a higher vitamin D milk, and I figured I'd go ahead and try that one again. Went ahead and got some potatoes. They were 99 cents a bag. No limit. That was just the sale price. Went ahead and got the sweet potatoes. They were on sale for 59 cents a pound. I'm going to be making a sweet potato casserole for Thanksgiving, so I went ahead and snagged that. Went ahead and got some deli meat for my husband. He doesn't usually eat deli meat, but if he's going to be home, he wants to have something for lunch besides peanut. He can, of course, have leftovers and peanut butter and jelly. But so I went ahead and got him some turkey breast, some roast beef, and some slices of cheese to go on top. Then I picked up one more whole chicken. I'm not sure. I think now I have enough chicken. I want to make sure that I have enough for our family because my family, again, doesn't really like turkey. And there's a lot of us that don't eat ham. There are a few people that eat ham, but I'm just serving chicken this year. Was not on sale, just went ahead and picked it up. It was $1.49 a pound. So all in all, here is what I got at my Meijer store. Let me show you what else I got. There's my dog Smoke. Smoke, you want to say hi? There you go. I got these 2 containers with locking lids. Just trying to, again, organize more, mostly in the toys that I have for my grandchildren. Try to make it a little bit neater. $109.11. Now that was my total after I had received last week when I shopped at Meijer a $10 off coupon. So I thought I did pretty well. Here's my Aldi shopping haul. Went ahead and got 2 dozen eggs. Eggs were only $1.99 at Aldi. Went ahead and got some kind of like English muffins for my husband. I got a package of honey whole wheat bread. Picked this up for actually Christmas for the grandchildren. Some little miniature milk chocolate bars and then some mini Santas. They look so cute. Went ahead and got some shredded cheese, block cheese that I'm actually going to be putting out for Thanksgiving as like an appetizer with some crackers. Mozzarella, a bag of spinach. I got a bag of Barlette pears. I got this actually for my mother-in-law to put it in that fruit basket that I'm making her for Christmas. Dark chocolate covered peanuts. That sounded really good. So all in all, this is what I purchased at Aldi's. My total was $39.11. Well, here's my Kroger shopping haul. I went ahead and got the bubbly. It was $3.99. That was the sale price. The milk was actually lowered down to $2.99 a gallon, which was shocking. So I got one of those. The asparagus was on sale for $1.99 a pound. I got some garlic. I got some bananas. The flour was on sale for $2.49 a bag. Limit 5 bags. All they had was 4 left. I took them all. I go through a lot of flour since I make my own bread, and this will last me a while where I won't have to buy. And this regular price at my Kroger is $4.69 a bag, which I don't even buy it. I usually just buy the store brand, in all honesty, but that was a good price. Went ahead and got the Philadelphia cream cheese. It was $1.99. Limit 5 coupon in app or website you needed to clip. And it was on sale for $1.99. You cannot beat that price. And it's good until I think it's March of next year. So we got, going into Christmas, probably maybe making some kind of cheesecake there or some cookies with cream cheese in it, etc. So this stuff's going to be, used up. Went ahead and got the ice cream. It was buy one, get one free. That was the sale price. I got some green leaf lettuce and 2 red lettuces. The Nestle Toll House morsels were on sale for $3.49 a bag. Again, my husband can only have the milk chocolate, limit 5, coupon in app or website you needed to clip. And then I picked up the Kroger disinfecting wipes. I am going to be doing a video, and I'm going to be comparing and testing disinfecting wipes against each other. That will be in the month of January. I thought I would do some of the store brands against the name brands, and which one should we be buying. So you might want to go ahead and look out for that video. Went ahead and got this in the clearance section. $3.41 for a large size box of Honey Nut Cheerios. I thought of my daughter and the grandkids where they can eat that. And then I got this for my grandchildren. Capri Sun, strawberry kiwi. I've never seen it in a bottle like this. Clearance, 96 cents. Was $1.50. So I snagged 3. You know, I have 4 grandchildren, but 3 can, drink it. Went ahead and got Outshine Fruit Bars Watermelon. I thought of my granddaughters. They eat something like that. And at $2.61, and it's good till next August. Cannot beat that price. Went ahead and got some soup. It's actually Paw Patrol soup. My granddaughters do like Paw Patrol. It is a chicken soup with pasta, and at $2.87 was $5.49. Can't beat that, and especially going in the winter time when, we're, of course, usually a lot of people have soup. Went ahead and picked up this Pringles Original, and it was clearance. $1.73 was $2.50. I thought of my son. Sometimes he eats it occasionally, doesn't eat it all the time. Then I thought of my mother-in-law. They had a whole box of these Reese's snack size candy bars. And you know what? At 70 cents was $1.99. Hey, that's a pretty good deal. So all in all, this is what I bought at Kroger. My total was $83.74. I don't know about you. I did get a lot of good deals. Now, I bought this Walker's shortbread fingers a couple of weeks ago, and I told you I was going to say if I liked it or not. I really did not like it. Now, it does have all natural ingredients, and I paid $4.99 for it at Whole Foods. In all honesty, homemade is better because homemade's fresh. You could taste the butter more in homemade shortbread. This, I couldn't even taste the butter. It was just so bland, it was not worth $4.99. So in all honesty, I would not buy Walker's shortbread fingers because it just didn't have a good taste to me. Now, if you like this, then of course you continue buying it. This is just my honest opinion. Starting December 12th, for 12 days, I am running 12 days of cookies. It's a video that will be going out 3 p.m. Eastern Time. These will be cookies you can either make for Christmas or, of course, any other time as well. So you might want to go ahead and look for those upcoming videos. If you like this video, please hit the like button down below. This was Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead. I hope you have a good day.